What is going on, everybody? And we are back for Cinco de Mayo Noche Tres. We are here with Canelo Álvarez taking on Yariel Mendoza in the main event of the evening. This is now making the record for the most days hosted simultaneously for a prize fighter weekend. 3 days in a row. We started since Friday, now ending on Sunday. Straight back-to-back fire cards. I'm joined by the ring chairman and owner of the first ever prize fighter officiated league, Josh Murphy. Josh, how you feeling for this event?
Yeah, man, it's going to be a massive night. It's all built around redemption, especially in the main event with Canelo Álvarez taking on Yariel Mendoza, when both are coming off a knockout loss and now looking to fight for redemption for the vacant IBF middleweight title. I mean, the undercard is stacked as well. Daniel Price and Michael Graham finally settling their unfinished business after their no contest, while Valen Drake looks to carry momentum against Manuel Lopez, who's trying to bounce back after losing his IBF lightweight title. And man, it's just going to keep on building up, and this entire card looks really good, man. I'm excited for this event.
I am excited for this event too. It's been a long weekend, a lot of stuff. I know we've been a little bit messy, especially with the promotion for this event, but we are now here. Been coming back better than ever after this week break, but it is nothing to fret about whatsoever. We are here with this first fight of the evening, Price versus Graham. I'm just excited to get into it, man. Round number one. Let's get this party started. Both of these guys are underway. Price and Graham. What are your predictions for this fight, Josh? Kind of just starting off.
I mean, looking at the start of this fight, Graham's already developing the jab and straights, while Price is working the body. I saw a good straight punch to the body and a good right hook just then. So I think it's more even than what people have said, because I'm not sure if you've shown it just yet, but the predictions for this fight were leading one way or another.
Yeah, let's actually take a look at those predictions right now. They have Daniel Price as a 13% underdog and Michael Graham as an 87% favor to win in this bout here.
Yeah, 13% is just so uneven, and I think it's way more even than that. I think Daniel Price has a way better chance than just 13%. But let's see how this fight gets underway. It's been pretty even so far in this first round.
Ooh, big trade-off for both those fighters.
Yeah. Ooh, good uppercut and power jab by Daniel Price. He's backing off, circling out. Another big uppercut by Daniel Price. He's landing those uppercuts really well. Needs to not overextend on his punches. He was throwing a lot of those with a lot of power, but can't get over eager. But that was a good round for Daniel Price to start off this fight. Michael Graham's been cornered by Adam Ellison, while Daniel Price has no corner as far as I'm aware. But judging from this fight, it doesn't look like he needs any corner as he lands another big uppercut. Those uppercuts are just landing constantly for Daniel Price. Graham's got to do something about it. Good left hook by Daniel Price, another power jab. But Graham finds his own jab. A good stiff jab. And again, another power uppercut. Graham's got to do something about these uppercuts. They're just landing constantly. If I'm Graham here, I'm going to start countering. Daniel Price is using a lot of energy throwing those big power shots. And he needs to start countering. And again, a big uppercut by Daniel Price. And Graham's just walking forward, working the body. Oh, but he does stun Daniel Price at the end of round 2. Which may have won him the round, but again, those uppercuts are just landing for Price. And if I'm Graham, I would be dodging. I'd be trying to dodge Daniel Price's combinations. So another uppercut lands for Daniel Price. I think 13% was way too low. I think people are underestimating Daniel Price here. Good left hook by Michael Graham. Another uppercut and Graham holds on. Price is just landing with every uppercut that he throws so far. Another one, but Graham's working the body. Good power jab. What Graham's doing really well here is working the body, but that leaves him open for the uppercut, which has constantly landed throughout this entire night, and again, and followed up by a left hook. Graham holds on. Another stiff jab by Graham. Exactly what he needs to do. Good left hook by Graham. Oh, big left hook to end the round by Graham. It was a beautiful counter. Finally dodging the uppercut and left hook. That's been Daniel Price's go-to combination, has been that uppercut left hook combination. Good combination. Those 4 punches landed for Daniel Price. Good stiff jab yet again. Followed up by stiff jab of Michaels. Good left hook by Daniel Price, followed up with a Graham combination. Daniel Price holding on after Michael slips the left hook. Seems like Daniel just wants to work on the outside. He's circling around. His body may be hurt. He's been having to take a lot of body punches as well as throwing a lot of power punches, as he does stun And that could have been saved by the bell. Michael Graham. Man, really good combinations right at the end of the round. 2 left hooks in a row. Stunning Daniel Price, and those body punches could be taking effect in these later stages of the fight. We're in round 5. Good uppercut by Daniel Price yet again, but Michael keeps on walking forward, and there's a left hook by Michael Graham. Big right hand yet again by Daniel Price, but Graham's finding his momentum now. Good left hook. It's backing Price into a corner. Now he's circled out and he's stunned yet again. Daniel Price holds on. He is hurt.
Price looks very hurt right now. It's a big cut over the left eye, being backed up heavily by Graham. Big right hand for Price. Missed left hand for Graham.
They both got to be wary to not gas out here. So Graham tried to look for a knockdown, but then overextended.
These heavyweights hit hard, man.
Oh. Good 2-punch combination by Michael Graham to the body.
This has been an absolute brawl, man. Round number 6, the final round of this fight.
I'm surprised that Michael Graham hasn't been stunned yet in this fight. Daniel Price has thrown a lot of uppercuts and right hooks, but it seems like Daniel Price has been the one that got stunned. Every single time there's been 3 stuns to none. It's a much closer fight than 13% to 87.
Way much closer. Whoever, it's very questionable for who voted that. Oh! First knockdown of the fight. Graham finally goes down. Oh, Graham is now on the attack. That's an amazing way to get back up on the judge's favor in this scorecard right here. Oh, getting to the body now. Price, he needs something. Round number 6, not a lot of room left.
And in such a close fight, a knockdown could win you a fight. But Daniel Price has got to be careful here. He's throwing too many punches. He needs to be on the back foot. He needs to be defensive.
It's not looking good right now. Nice jab, getting the jab work, but so far, oh, it's over. It is over indeed. Graham is hurt badly. Price down. Price is hurt badly. Down for the 2nd time in this round. Not much more to say. I think it's about to be over. Well, even if it wasn't, it's going to be over soon. We could easily say that Graham has got that in the bag. Brawling it out in the last 10 seconds of this fight. And he goes down again. This fight is over. Graham, just like that. That's exactly how you do it, man. Just like that, Graham closes the show off on this first main card opener. You could not ask for a much better way to really open up the last day of Cinco de Mayo. You want to open it up with a bang, and that's exactly what you got. Graham, everybody, as we are now about to get ready for our next main card fight. We have a good one coming up for you guys. We have Drake versus Manuel Lopez, 6 rounds lightweight division. We'll be right back. Stay on close.
Mientras uno está vivo, uno debe amar lo más que pueda.
Pensaba que contigo iba a envejecer. En otra vida, en otro mundo podrá ser. En esta solo queda irme un día y ver pa'l cielo a ver si te veo caer. Si me ven solo y triste no me hablen. Si me ven solo y triste soy culpable. La vida es una fiesta que un día termina y fuiste tú mi baile inolvidable.
No te puedo olvidar, no te puedo borrar. Tú me enseñaste a querer, me enseñaste a bailar. No te puedo olvidar, no te puedo borrar. Tú me enseñaste a querer, me enseñaste a bailar.
Ey, dime cómo le hago para olvidarte. Hay un paso nuevo que quiero enseñarte. En las noches ya ni puedo dormir. Lo que hago es soñarte.
No te puedo olvidar, no te puedo borrar. Tú me enseñaste a querer, me enseñaste a bailar.
Como tú me besabas, como yo te lo hacía. Como tú me mirabas, bellaquito me ponía. Se siente feo no tenerte cerquita. La nueva mamá bien, pero no es tu boquita. Mi diablo, mi ángel, mi loquita. Mi diablo, mi ángel, mi loquita. Ay. Esto suena cabrón. Vamos a hacerlo otra vez. Como anoche, como anoche. Aprieta, chamaquito, aprieta. Ahí, vamos allá.
No te puedo olvidar, no te puedo borrar. Tú me enseñaste a querer, me enseñaste a
Ay, yo con
bailar.
cualquiera me puedo acostar, pero no con cualquiera quiero despertar. Solo con usted, yo bailo con usted, nada más con usted. Un beso donde
No
esté,
te puedo
donde esté.
olvidar, no te puedo borrar. Tú me enseñaste a querer, me enseñaste a bailar.
Y yo he tenido muchas novias, pero como tú ninguna. Ya no tengo mi sol, me paso en la luna. Si te pienso me tiro de uno. Mi diablo, mi ángel, mi loquito. Mi diablo, mi ángel, mi loquito.
As we are now back in action for the next main card of the evening. We got Valen Drake versus Manuel Lopez, 6 rounds in the lightweight division. It's going to be a good one. Valen, we saw him praying before. He said, I have strength in Christ. Let me see. Yes, Valen Drake saying, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13, praying before the fight. Getting ready to get into action with Manuel Lopez, the only guy to ever defeat Luis Hernandez professionally. Josh, what do you think about these two guys right here?
Yeah, Manuel Lopez coming back from his long hiatus where he did lose in the rematch against Luis Hernandez. Oh, but Valen Drake does stun
Backing him up.
Manuel Lopez.
Oh my
big
gosh.
uppercut.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
A big uppercut, dropping Manuel Lopez for the first time tonight.
Dude, you should, yo. Hey, I need some screenshots. Everyone spam screenshots. Everyone spam screenshots in the chat. Once you guys see that part, man. You guys, yo, Josh, you gonna have to see it to believe it, man. But it was something beautiful. Spam screenshots when you can see it, man.
Oh,
I think we're about to get another knockdown again.
Valen Drake putting on a clinic. Another big uppercut. Lopez trying to throw back, and they'll end round 1. What a start for Valen Drake.
What a start. Absolutely. That was a crazy good beginning, man. Valen Drake able to get the knockdown. Already setting the tone nicely.
Oh, and it's just shown on stream. Oh my god, what an angle.
Yeah, you can see it, man. It was a beautiful knockdown. Valen Drake getting back up a little bit into Lopez. The corner.
Oh, now Valen Drake holding on. Good combination punches by Lopez.
Oh my,
now
not
Lopez
again.
is hurt.
Valen Drake got some power in his gloves, hurting Lopez immensely.
He's putting
Lopez
on an absolute statement.
An absolute statement of a performance right now. Lopez is just not really able to keep up. Nice. Ooh, nice combination right there by Lopez, getting Valen Drake off of him.
Working center of the ring. Oh, and a big uppercut lands.
They're trading now.
And a right hook. Lopez has got to be careful. Valen is landing good punches even though he's hurt. Circling out away from the ropes. And he does get stunned. Lopez is holding on. Drake looking for another knockdown.
Missed
Missing
overhand right.
hand.
Ooh, oh my.
One.
This fight is crazy. Round number 3. They've been going back and forth at it.
Back and forth action. Where's the defense from either one of them? It's just been all offense.
It's just straight slugging it out from both of these fighters. Missed left hook by Lopez there. Ooh, nicely timed right hand that's able to catch him, Drake square in the face.
Oh, Lopez is hurt.
Oh my gosh.
Another big stiff jab from Drake.
Oh my, Drake drops Lopez again. Is he ready to continue? What a two knockdowns for Valen Drake. Right back into the action. We have a pretty full arena too. We have a lot of people stacking up in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, missed left
What a
hand. That
fight
left
they're
hand landed.
seeing. Good power jab by Drake. Working the body. And he stuns him to the body. And he lands a
I think
combination
this
and
fight
he's
is
down.
over.
And this fight is all over.
Valen Drake with the victory knockout over him. Just like that. Without any issues at all, Valen Drake puts the stamp on the fight. That is crazy. What do you think of that performance right there by Drake?
It was a statement. He
Statement indeed.
He's just put a statement and put his name in contention for a lightweight title shot. Like, man,
Lightweight title shot indeed. Yeah.
I was about to say that could be Luis Hernandez's next
Oh my
fight,
gosh.
man.
That might be
Another big
that
jab from Drake.
absolute clinic on everyone that was doubting him. Manuel Lopez could not handle the power of Valen Drake whatsoever. Just wow. As we're now about to head into our next main card fight of the night and our final one, Gabriel Fisher versus Nathan Nair, 8 rounds in the middleweight division, coming up next only on RZone.
Mandaste a chingar su madre un amor bien bonito. A tu disposición use mi corazón y hoy me lo entregaste todo hecho pedacitos. Te felicito, no le fallaste al que juró que no eras buena. No hay nada más que hacer. Hoy la gente va a hablar. Me toca hacer el tema en pláticas ajenas. Te felicito. Hiciste llorar a quien te quería la buena. Mandaste a chingar su madre un amor bien bonito. A tu disposición use mi corazón y hoy me lo entregaste todo hecho pedacitos. Te felicito, no le fallaste al que juró que no eras buena. No hay nada más que hacer. Hoy la gente va a hablar. Me toca hacer el tema en pláticas ajenas. Te felicito. Hiciste llorar a quien te quería la buena.
And welcome back, everybody, as we are now here and ready to go for our co-main event of the evening, Payne versus Moses. I'm joined by my ring chairman and the president of the first ever prizefighter officiated league, Josh Murphy. Josh, we see that Vant Moses put on a little bit of a new outfit for today's event. What do you think of it?
One word: black. That is all there is to him.
Pretty much.
It's almost like it's almost like a mystery fighter.
Mystery fighter indeed. completely anonymous, but this may be his tactic, a little bit of a fear factor as trying to beat Max Payne in this fight. Excited to get into this fight. I think this is one of the most, if not, this may even be better than the main event, possibly. Payne and Moses. We got Max Payne in the yellow trunks with the black shoe, and we got Moses, as you said before, all black. This is going to be for our new viewers just tuning in for the WBO World Lightweight Championship, which Max Payne currently holds. Our fans on predictions heading into this fight, it was very close, just like this fight, as I predicted. They had it 42% to 48% in favor of Max Payne.
Seems like Vamp just wants to work on the outside, circle around the ring. But again, this is a rematch. These two fought
Forgot about that.
back in January on the Yariel versus 𝐂𝐈𝐍𝐂𝐎 card, where Max Payne got the unanimous decision victory in an 8-round contest. But now there's 4 extra rounds and it's for a title fight. This first round just ended. I think this is going to be a much more technical fight. They're going to start off very slow, trying to amp it up near the end and work in a lot of body punches. Very slow pace so far. We haven't seen many punches land, but Vant Moses does land 2 good jabs, mixing it up, head and body.
So far, like I said, this is not going to be a fight that is going to likely end in the first couple of rounds. This is a fight that's could even go the distance. Very skilled technical boxers, both of them. This is going to be a very precise fight, especially since Vant Moses, as not stated, but he is also the WBO interim champion at the 135 division. So this is a mandatory bout by the WBA World Boxing Organization. I don't know why I said that. This is by the sanctioning body, WBO is who is making this a mandatory fight as the interim champion. Round number 3 so far. Very technical, very well placed from Vant Moses. Payne, like I said, not too much to say. Still trying to figure each other out, so not too much to kind of break down yet on both of these fighters.
They're just working into the fight. They still have another 10 rounds to go. So they're trying to stabilize their stamina and just trying to outpoint each other so far. Trying to gain those rounds and then work their way up, increasing their intensity in the later rounds. So far it's been very, very even, and we saw this last time. It was a very even contest as well. They're both so evenly matched, and it's shown by the fight predictions. Bam, working around the ring, trying to jab a move. It was a good left hook landed by Max Payne. So both now work center of the ring. We are in round 4 of this WBO lightweight championship fight, and so far it is very even.
Big shot in the left hand for Payne. Lands clean.
They're just trading back and forth, but nothing seems to get through either one of their guards. Their defense has been on point so far. The only punches that have really been landing were pretty much jabs to the head and mostly body punches. And there was a good stiff jab landing for Payne. Good stiff jab for Moses in return.
40 seconds to go in round number 4.
Another stiff jab landing. Moses working the body. It's a better round for him. Good combination by both. It was a good right hook by Max Payne, but Van Moses landing those straight punches, circling around the ring, wanting to see off the end of the round, and he does. Max Payne does have a better record at 7-1.
He does have a better
with
record.
Max Payne does have a better record than Van Moses with 7 wins, 1 loss, but Van Moses does have more knockouts than him. He has 5 compared to Max's 4. As well as Van Moses' only loss coming from Max Payne himself, and in this rematch, he's looking to redeem that loss. Good stiff jab landing for Van Moses.
Round number 6.
Very technical. We've seen throughout the entire fight so far, Vamp just working on along the outside of the ring.
Like I said, if you came into this fight expecting some flashy KO or something, then you are very badly mistaken. This is a very skillful bunch of fighters. You're not going to get that, at least until the later rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. As we did see a good combination coming from Vamp. Just as you were saying that, as now Max holds on, Vamp putting on a little bit more pressure. But exactly as you said, Yamari, these fights, I mean, this fight is not going to be like the last 2 fights where it is just a slugfest. This fight will be a very close technical outboxing fight so far.
That's what you want. 15 seconds to go in round number 6, heading into the halfway mark of this fight. Round number 7, the official halfway mark of this fight. Both fighters have been controlling so far. Josh, what do you have on your unofficial scorecards for this fight?
So far I have Vamp Moses winning by around 58 to 57. I gave round 2 a draw due to not many punches. I'm pretty sure the exact same amount of punches landed for both fighters, but yeah, I gave round 2 a draw.
That's not very often that rounds are given as draws, but we shall see. I don't think this fight's going to a decision, though. I think Vamp's starting to turn it up a little bit here.
Got to be careful. Sweat's dripping off him now. This fight reminds me of 𝐂𝐘𝐎 versus Yariel, where it was like this for the entire fight, and then 𝐂𝐘𝐎 ends the fight in round 12, so we could potentially see this in this fight, but so far it's looking pretty identical where someone is saying on the outside.
You think the 𝐂𝐘𝐎 knockout is gonna happen here?
Potentially, man. It looks like a very close fight, and it looks that way to me, where someone is circling around the outside trying to outbox. So far that is Vamp.
Round number 8. Honestly, sometimes I like fights like this, where it's not so crazy. It's a lot more skill, technical, not just swinging out, because then you get to see who's really the better boxer. And that's been a big argument, especially in the prizefighter community recently. There's always everyone's saying that they're the best, quote unquote. They can do the best, do the most, but strongest, fastest, whatever. But who's the best actual pure boxer? Boxing, knows how to get points, knows how to get the right shot selections, and I think these two are beautifully boxing here.
And even lasting these amount of rounds is tough. Managing your stamina, not overextending. These are key signs that make a really good boxer. As we saw in the last fight, there was a lot of overextending on their punches. They're getting tired, and that can cause a knockdown. Whereas in this fight, I haven't seen not even one overextension on any combination so far. They're being very precise. Good stiff jab landing for Max Payne. Good body combination coming from Vamp in return. Starting to turn up the heat. Throwing more and more combination punches as the fight goes on. Good stiff jab for Max Payne, but Vamp was landing good body and head combinations. Vamp is doing really well outboxing here. It's working on the outside of the ring. Not allowing Max's pressure to get to him. He's fighting really smart.
Beautiful boxing.
But Max is and Max is doing the right things. He's trying to cut off the ring, trying to keep him in the corner. But Vamp is just, he's like a soap. He's very slippery.
Pause.
How's that pause? Okay.
That just don't sound right.
You can't trap him. Good left hook by Van Moses, and again just circling around the ring. Max has got to land something here. Because so far he hasn't landed much. That's another good round for Moses.
Round number 10. See right here that big left hand that Vamp was able to land near the end of round number 9.
And those type of punches, they can win you a round. It's that even, but right now in the later stages of this fight, I think Vamp's starting to pull away with this fight. He's landing way more punches to the body and head compared to Max.
And for everyone still tuning in, for anyone just tuning in, this is our co-main event of the evening. Max Payne versus Vamp Moses for, the glorious WBO lightweight championship of the world, all on the line here. This fight will not be judged by the AR scorecards as all main card fights. This will be judged by real judges if this fight does go the full 24 minutes.
And judging at this pace, I think it will go all 24 minutes.
I've not even seen a stun. I've not even seen a stun.
There has not been a single stun.
Yeah.
But as we get on into the championship rounds for round 11 and 12, one single dodge can, one single counter can lead to a stun or even a knockdown. But right now, Van putting on a lot of pressure, landing a couple body punches. But Max follows up in return, and now we head into the championship rounds, round 11.
Round number 11. Who knows? Maybe something crazy can happen here.
And good body punches by Moses. We've seen that throughout the entire fight. Good stiff jab landing for Max Payne. Good right hook for Max. He landed a good punch.
55 seconds remaining in round number 11.
Them holding on, circles out. Now they're working back into the center of the ring. I think that was one of the only big right hands Max has landed for the entire fight.
I think so too.
Bam
20
holds on
seconds
yet
to go.
again.
24 minutes of action. Heading into the final round, round number 12. Let's see how this all ends off. Man, Moses is up against the ropes a lot in the beginning of this round. Not really controlling the pace too well. This fight will cut off. The view of the ring will cut off. Like in about the 5-second mark, while we get the judges' scorecards all rallied up together, and then we will come back with the official announcements for the scorecards.
Just been such an even fight. Good stiff jab landing for Max. For us, we have not seen a single stun. It's been that close of a fight. Been that technical. Nobody willing to overextend. They're not taking any risks. But in such a close fight, who knows? Maybe taking that risk could lead to a knockdown, but putting yourself at danger. It's very risky.
And as we have now cut away for the official judges' scorecards, we will be right back with them. We're going to head over to a quick intermission. Stay tuned. The scorecards coming up next. Welcome back, everybody, as we are here with the co-main event scorecard announcements. This fight has gone the full 24 minutes, 12 rounds, and we are now here in the moment to announce if it will still be Max Payne as WBO champion, or do we have a new king to be crowned? To announce the official judges' scorecards, Josh Murphy.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of championship boxing, we go to the judges' scorecard for the official decision of the night. Judge 1 scores the contest 114 to 114 even. Judge 2 and Judge 3 come to the conclusion of 115 to 113 for your winner by majority decision. And new WBO lightweight champion of the world, Vamp Moses.
An amazing victory from Vamp Moses. We have both guys up in here. You guys got anything to say, Max and Vamp?
What the fuck?
I told y'all this was gonna happen, bro. I told y'all this was gonna happen, bro. Like, new champ, bro. Like, Max Payne, bro. You hell of a fighter, bro. But I'm just better, bro. Just like that, bro. And if anybody wanna see me, bro, send me a contract, bro. I'm fighting anybody. Just like that.
Max, what do you think
Disappointing, bro.
about that?
It's disappointing that not even one judge gave it to me, bro. The more active fighter always wins. I was the more active fighter. It's just fucked up.
I mean, Max, this is the rematch. You guys did fight before on the co-main event of Uriah and 𝐂𝐈𝐍𝐂𝐎. Are you looking for the trilogy?
Nah, hell no. I'm not fighting Vamp again, bro. And it's just cause nobody wants to see Vamp versus Max Payne 3. It's just not interesting. It's not gonna sell like nothing. I'll just move to a different division. Try to find new things. Possibly Hanson Rose. That's the fight I want the most. I don't want someone that runs and backflips, tries to defend. Yeah, I want bigger opponents than Vamp.
Okay. Vamp, you are now, the new WBO champion. I know you lost to Max Payne before. You lost the title shot opportunity once again. You are finally a full world champion. How does this kind of feel for you, man?
It feels good. Me and Shakur, me and my coach, we worked on this. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to be a champion, Yeah. It just feels good to be a new champ. Oh my God.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you guys both for coming out for the official scorecards. We hope maybe one day in the future to see a trilogy fight once again. But that is it for the co-main event. We are now heading on to the main event of the evening. Canelo Álvarez versus Yariel Mendoza coming up next. Ring walks. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back with the action. Welcome back, everybody, as we are now here and ready to begin with the main event ring blocks of the evening. Canelo Álvarez taking on Yariel Mendoza, here to announce Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. It has been a spectacular night of world-class professional boxing, and we are just moments away from our Ring Magazine main event. Yariel Mendoza versus Canelo Álvarez for the vacant IBF Middleweight Championship of the world. So, Las Vegas, Nevada, are you ready? So now, let's get this party started. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, the former WBC middleweight champion, Saul Canelo Álvarez. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And now, making his way to the ring, the former WBO and Ring Middleweight Champion of the world, Yariel Mendoza.
Y va de nuevo mi tono. Mexicano bandido, todo el barrio prendido. Siempre ando bien cuido, siempre poniendo ruido. Mexicanos al grito de guerra, yo defiendo mi tierra. No me dejo de nadie, yo cuido a los míos, mi raza se aferra. Soy mexicano, esa es mi bandera, yo la levanto por donde quiera. Verde, blanco, rojo hasta que muera. El barrio prendido ya quemó afuera. Soy mexicano, esa es mi bandera, yo la levanto por donde quiera. Verde, blanco, rojo hasta que muera. El barrio prendido ya quemó afuera. Me voy tendido, me voy empinando mi bote, un poco mareado por la bebida y el borlote. Me tiene hasta la riata la gente con su mitote, pero me despreocupo, me pelan todo el garrote. Me para la chota, ya es por mi apariencia, que hay tantos delitos, que hay tanta demencia. Yo no cargo nada, no más mi presencia. Pinche puerco joto, atente a las consecuencias. Si no topa el poli en breve nos para en la calle. No puede salir uno conmigo porque ya hay detalles. No quiere que conteste, quiere que yo solo calle. Quiere mi dinero pero que chinga su madre. A la dica este sistema nos quieren ver abajo, pero tumbar gente, quien les dijo que es trabajo. Puro chingar al indio, váyanse mucho al carajo. Loco no me rajo, lo bueno porque Se armó la alianza más pesada del país. Todo el mundo ya conoce las rimas de estos MCs. Pa' ponerme más feliz, unos baisas de hachís. Mis paisas en el gabacho, bien truchas con la polis. Loco en Guanajuato, con los ojos bien tumbados. De cote con el quesada, rifando por todos lados. Atento si prendo un blunt en cabina cuando grabo. Represento Nuevo León, junto a mi carnal el Davo. Cuando voy pa' Jalisco, el pasado está olvidado. Con el perro de la C bien.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. This championship bout is brought to you by Prize Fighters, Roll Prime, Rap Kings, and RMC. Sectioned by Suplexing, organized by Yamari Young, and supervised by Saint Ezekiel. Your three judges scoring this contest ringside are Judge Ben Davis, Josh Murphy, and Lee Everett. And now, for those in attendance watching from around the world, this is the moment you all have been waiting for. So now, let's get ready to rumble. 12 rounds of boxing for the vacant IBF Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, holding a professional record, 5 wins, 1 loss. He holds a 100% knockout ratio. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 160 pounds. Fighting out of Guadalajara, Mexico, presenting the former WBC middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Álvarez. And now, fighting out of the red corner, holding a professional record, 6 wins, 2 losses. All of his 6 wins have come by way of knockout. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 160 pounds. Fighting out of Guadalajara, Mexico, presenting the former WBO and Ring Magazine welterweight champion of the world, Yariel Mendoza.
As now both guys are ready to go in the ring. This is going to be a good one. How you feeling for this, Josh?
Man, I'm hyped up. It's going to be a close fight. Canelo Álvarez and Yariel Mendoza both looking for redemption. Both coming off knockout losses. And both chasing that vacant IBF middleweight title. It's gonna be a fun one, man.
Gonna be a fun one indeed. I'm excited to finally get into it. Oh my gosh. Long time coming, man. Yariel Mendoza and Saul Canelo Álvarez. Round number 1. We have 1 minute and 20 to go left on the clock. This fight, 12 rounds, 24 minutes. We got Álvarez in the black trunks with the brown belt, and we have Yariel Mendoza in the money trunks with the tan belt. This fight is going to be for the vacant IBF middleweight title of the world. Round 1 of 12. So far, we sent our fans on predictions before this fight. They had them looking 52% for Canelo Álvarez, 48% underdog Yariel Mendoza. Very close percentages, the exact same as the co-main event. Do you think these are accurate, Josh?
Yeah, I think it's such a close fight yet again. And a lot of people actually picked that Canelo would go to a decision victory. But judging by Yariel's fights, they rarely go to that 12 rounds. Unless if you fight on the back foot like what 𝐂𝐻𝐎 did. I don't think it will last that long. I think maybe a 7-8 round stoppage for either one of these fighters. It depends who's better on the day.
It's a bold prediction, Josh. Heading into round number 2. Now we know Yariel is one of the most powerful punches in ring. You know, got that amazing round 3 knockout against one of his opponents. I think Abdullah Aboud with 1 second to go on the clock. But Álvarez is nobody to count out either. You know, Álvarez is used to these heavier divisions. He's used to the 160 division. Yariel, I think this is his first fight coming up here, if I'm correct. His first fight at the 150, 154, 160 division. And this is up against a former WBC champion.
Yeah, I mean, Yariel, he already has that punching power back when he was fighting in, I believe, the welterweight or lightweight division. So if he's moving up to a different division, into a heavier division, could that power retain into the middleweight division, as we just saw a beautiful uppercut landing for Yariel?
40 seconds to go on the clock. It's all about timing with these fighters. Anybody has the power to drop them in this fight. So both guys have to be worried about each other's power. They cannot be traded too much. Yariel, I think, definitely fixed up a lot of his issues in the Shakur fight, but just got outboxed. Shakur, an amazing boxer, one of the best in the game. Can't really do much better than Yariel did against that fight with him.
Yeah. Let's just see if Yariel can fix on his mistakes, as you just said. But so far, Canelo's doing really well. Landing a couple jabs, landing a good hook at the end of round 2. But again, it's so even right now. Yariel has been landing a lot of punches. He's been putting on a lot of pressure.
Nice,
good triple jab.
You don't see that often. Nice 1-2 by Álvarez to get back up on there. I'm just waiting for the first big stun in this fight. I'm just waiting. I know it's going to have to happen soon. Both these guys have way too much power to just tap their way to a decision. But look, big left hand, another 1-2 right back by Mendoza. I see this ending in a stoppage.
Yeah, it's a lot more pace as we saw in the last round. That was a big stun.
Mendoza's hurt.
Canelo
Mendoza being backed up.
Mendoza is hurt.
Big right hand that lands. Oh my! And Yariel Mendoza goes down. Yariel Mendoza goes down. The first to go down in this fight with 13 seconds to go on the clock. This is not a position you want to be in. Álvarez, though, he's for surely happy. He's definitely happy right now. This is exactly what you want to do. You want to get Mendoza down early. But Mendoza, he has one of the most pure hearts and one of the strongest hearts, I think, in ring. This guy, you know, he loses. He doesn't complain. He doesn't make excuses. He just comes right back and is always willing to take on short notice. So he's not really the type to break down easily with the mind game. So Álvarez is going to need to put him down and keep him down if he wants to win this fight by way of knockout.
It was just beautiful pressure from Álvarez. He got the stun and then he didn't overextend on his punches. He just played it smart. Landed the jab and uppercut combo, dropping Yariel in round 3. What a start from Canelo Álvarez. Good uppercut by Yariel as Canelo was ducking down.
Josh, if you were Yariel right now, what would you be doing?
I'd try and work the body a little bit more. If I'm Yariel, I'd try and work the body. Feel like Canelo is putting up that high guard a little bit. So if we can try and time that body shot, it could really hurt Canelo if it happens multiple times.
Ooh, nice.
So
nice,
far,
nice pullback by Canelo. My bad, cut you off there.
Yeah, nah, that was all good. That was a beautiful pullback by Canelo. But I'm seeing in this round that Canelo's working the body a little bit more than Yariel. Again, a big looping uppercut, barely missing the chin of Álvarez.
Oh, Álvarez is putting on the pressure on Canelo, but Canelo's fighting right back, saying, "You are not going to do that to me." Canelo is amazing with the pressure. Round number 5. I get so roped up. I get so roped up into this. This is an amazing fight.
It is an amazing fight so far, and it's very action-packed.
It's very action-packed. Like, both these guys, defense is just not in their vocabulary. All they know is how to attack. Like, look, another, like, the jabs are landing. Everything is landing that they want them to. You see, I've not seen these guys, like, sit down either. I mean, they've sit down on all their punches. That's what I mean to say. Like, you know, every single punch that they throw and connect has power coming behind it, especially with Canelo. Canelo, a bigger guy. You see, and I think 𝐂𝐈𝐍𝐂𝐎 was talking about it in the ring chat. He said Canelo looks big, bulking up to 160 for this fight. He is ready for this.
There's also 𝐂𝐿𝐻 did say in the ring community that he thinks Yariel is going to win this fight before this fight actually started. But so far, with the knockdown to Canelo, I don't see it happening so far.
Oh my gosh.
Good stiff jab by Canelo.
Nice 1-2-1 from Yariel Mendoza.
They're throwing like over 100 punches in a round.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see.
Gotta take a toll.
I'm gonna need to see the fight stats for this fight.
Kind of wish that someone played a little bit smarter, work on the outside, do exactly as Moses did in the last fight. Just try and play a little bit more defense.
I'm checking out the ring chat right now. A lot of people are saying that Yariel is extremely overrated. What do you think about that statement? Be truthful.
Overrated is a bit of... It's a bit harsh because he's still very competitive in this fight. But I think a lot of people are underestimating Canelo.
I mean, if we look back on Yariel's resume, I would say, oh my, and Yariel drops Canelo for the first time tonight. Canelo touches the canvas.
Big overhand right.
I think Yariel is hearing us from the commentator booth. I think Yariel might be hearing us from the commentary booth here. $50 seconds to go. Let's take a look back after that amazing knockdown. Let's take a look at that first knockdown early in the fights where Canelo was able to get over Yariel Mendoza. Right here, was able to Oh, never mind. That's the right hand that was able to drop him in this round. We'll take a look at that first knockdown after round number 6. We're heading to the halfway mark. So far, 2 knockdowns in this fight. These guys are going at it like crazy.
The hand speed from both of these fighters, especially in such a, I mean, it's a middle class, it's a middleweight division, directly between heavyweight or big uppercut by Yariel. But as I was saying, it's in the middle of a heavyweight and a featherweight contest. But the hand speed, it seems like a featherweight fight, man. The hand speed is just so fast.
Yeah, they're actually incredibly fast for the weight they're fighting at. Round number 7 for the viewers who are just now joining in. We are officially at the halfway mark of this main event. 𝐂𝐈𝐍𝐂𝐎 de Mayo close off. That's crazy, man. This weekend went by incredibly fast.
It went by fast, and it went by with a lot of entertainment.
A lot of entertainment.
So,
I think this is an amazing way to close off the weekend, in my opinion.
A lot of close fights, a lot of knockouts, and a lot of title fights, as we always love to see.
Absolute brawl. You cannot say anything less than that. So far, we see from... Hold on, let me make sure. I don't want to get that wrong. So far, we see from Canelo Álvarez's promoter, Benedict Bradford. Oh my gosh! Oh my! Oh my!
It's over!
Oh, are we serious?
It's all over!
Oh my gosh! Oh!
Canelo Álvarez!
Just like that, Canelo Álvarez closes off the show in phenomenal fashion to show everyone just exactly what he's made of. That was a crazy way to end off the night, man. That was a crazy way to end off the night.
It was just so unexpected. And then Canelo just lands 3 right hands in a row, dropping Yariel, and he is now the IBF middleweight champion of the world.
Let's take a look at this right here. That last final knockdown. Canelo closing the deal with what a beautiful combination. Boom, boom. And then, oh my gosh. No more for Yariel Mendoza whatsoever. Canelo Saúl Álvarez taking home the victory. We're going to head over to a quick intermission break. We'll be back with post-fight interviews.
todas puedo. Desde niño terco me sobraban huevos. Me metí de militar, mi vida fue a cambiar, es lo que soñaba mamá. Aquí traigo un arsenal y usted no se preocupe que nada.
No. Nobody at the door.
As we are now here and ready to go for our post-fight interviews, we are here with the winner, Saúl Canelo Álvarez. Canelo, how are you feeling after a performance like that, brother?
Bro, I am so relieved. I am relieved. Now I can finally put, oh, you got lucky to be temp to rest. I beat a former temp. Now I could put all that to rest. I'm happy. I'm very happy, bro. I'm very happy.
Absolutely. I mean, you were saying a couple things before we went on air. Who do you want next? I guess is the big question everyone's asking now.
Everybody knows I want Dan Bones, bro. I want that trilogy in the second match. He didn't fight a full camp Canelo at all. I was not training for that fight, but no excuses. He won. It's 1-1. I'm ready to get that back in blood.
You think Dan Bones might be the move for you?
Yeah, for sure. Dan Bones and nobody else. Then after Dan Bones, give me fucking Adam.
Adam who?
Adam Elise. He called me out. I want him.
Well, Canelo, we actually, for a matter of fact, we actually have Dan Bones in the arena with us today. Dan, if you want to come, Dan, we have Canelo officially calling you out. You guys want to do a quick face-off right here in the middle?
What's up, my Mexican?
What's up, bro?
What's up, my Mexican goat?
You doubted me. You doubted me. You wanted Yariel.
But
I didn't prove. So I didn't show more than a 1-2. I didn't show more than a 1-2. I didn't. Be honest.
Yeah, against a shitter with a porn addict.
Against a shitter.
Porn addict. Yeah.
He's a former welterweight champ. What are you talking about? He was unified.
A paper champ. He's the champion of porn. That's what he is.
What are you talking about? I don't care about none of that. Fuck all that. Trilogy coming. Sign the contract. Sign the contract.
Yamari, I signed the contract, you stupid Mexican. As I was saying. I know for a fact Yamari
He's not even in Germany for real. This man is a Jew. He bounced his ass in front of Berlin, in front of all the fucking training and shit. This dude is not even fucking Germany for real.
Yo. As I was saying, if y'all want to see a Mexican get deported by an ICE agent from Germany on whenever, I don't fucking know when, on Dan Bones versus Canelo Álvarez 3, the rematch, watch it. If you want to see a Mexican
Are we doing it in Mexico? We're doing it in Mexico. We doing it in Mexico.
Man, fuck your Mexico. I don't want to get shot by the cartel.
Well, you're going to get shot today fucking with me. We're doing it we're doing it in Mexico.
Shoot me
for
then.
IBF belt, Unify, and my YBC belt that you do not deserve at all.
Well,
you lost to Abdullah. We all know that. We all know you lost to Abdullah. You got lucky on them cards. You shouldn't be champ right now, but I'm going to take those belts and give Abdullah his chance to be a champ.
Wait, if I can ask Dan, real quick before you continue, are you potentially eyeing a fight with Khabib to officially get all the belts to make this fight undisputed?
Man, get the fuck out of here. Khabib is bones. I love him. Get the fuck out of here. And Khabib, he's moving down to welterweight. Why would I care about that?
So, are you focused on getting the other titles then after Khabib moves down?
Oh yeah, after Khabib, obviously, I'm trying to go undisputed in middleweights, and then after that, I'm gonna go up to light heavyweight, fight whoever after there, get a title defense in light heavyweights, and I think that's the last you'll ever see of me.
No, I'm retiring you. After you and me fight, you're retiring. Like, it's over with. It's 2-1. I'm already knowing. Like, the first fight, you was biting your nails and saying you was saying fuck God. You was like, fuck God. I don't believe in God. You feel me? So the third fight, you're done. It's over. You might kill yourself, to be honest with you. Like, it's over with. Like, sorry, bro. Sorry. Be prepared. Be prepared for that third fight.
You know what? That reminds me for a second. If you guys want to see the first ever death in prizefighter history, a Mexican getting his brain exploded out of his fucking skull, by 10. Come watch Dan Bones versus Canelo Alvarez, the trilogy.
You made
if
that
you want to
shit
see
up.
a man's
That was
skull
not a
get
headline.
exploded
That
out
was
of
not
the
a
fucking
title for
skull
that fight.
by a
You made
German
that shit up.
and South African.
You're not even African either. This man is fucking Jew.
Yes, I am.
Jew, I say.
Yes, I
Jew.
am. You're not even African American. You're a full-blooded Mexican.
Bruh. Whatever,
Full-blooded
bruh.
Mexican.
Listen, sign a contract for July. I mean June. June.
Come on,
sign it for
that's
June.
a little bit.
Sign
That's
it for
late,
June.
isn't it?
How? How is that
Can't we
late?
do it
It's right around
earlier?
the corner. It's right around the corner. What do you mean?
What the fuck is a lot of other cards that are right around the corner?
By the time I fight again, it will be June. What are you talking about?
All right, fine, whatever, fine. Yamari, I know for a fact you are jumping up and down because of the numbers that the fight's gonna make. You're jumping up and down from joy, aren't you?
It's gonna be a good fight to see. Appreciate you guys. We can't wait. I hope to eventually hear news about this fight, getting into negotiations. But appreciate you, Dan. We hope to see this fight happen soon enough.
Bet.
All right, see you later.
We are cutting that out immediately. All right, well, Canelo, I mean, you pretty much told us a lot right there. So I don't think there's much more to ask. You did an amazing performance. We can't wait to see what you can do more in the middleweight division, and we can't wait to see your next fight, brother.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me fight for your league. And see you next time.
See you next time, brother. And now, as we're going to end off here, Yariel Mendoza, we also have you up here. Let's go over to, Yariel, if you want to come back over here. Yeah, let's go right here. Yariel. Yariel, how are you feeling after that defeat, brother?
I mean, I feel alright. I was in a rush, so I couldn't focus alright. But I'm just glad that I did pretty good. I learned from 𝐂𝐈𝐍𝐂𝐎. He teach me some advice, and I was doing pretty good with that. And I think I could have done better if I was not in a rush. But I think I was controlling the ring more. And later, I want to see if I can fight Dan later after if Canelo rematches. I want to rematch Canelo again because I think I could do better next time, and I will come back stronger than I did right now.
Absolutely. I mean, I know it's a tough loss, tough way to kind of end off, but you guys, you should be proud. Amazing way to end off Cinco de Mayo weekend. Like such an entertaining fight. So I want to thank you for that. And yeah, big moment ending off Cinco de Mayo weekend. So appreciate you for that, brother. First ever 3-day event. You guys being a close off should feel a little proud of that. But yeah, we can't wait to see you back at the ring, and God bless you, brother. We'll see you come back very, very soon.
God bless y'all. Yeah.
Absolutely. And this is officially the end of a record-breaking Cinco de Mayo weekend. 3 days back-to-back has never been done in prize fighter history. The ring has got it done. I want to thank everybody for being able to support, being able to checking out and watching the events and such. I want to thank Josh. Josh, you've been with me since Saturday. I know you were a little bit busy, but still want to thank you for coming out and helping with this card. I want to thank Matchroom, Top Rank, Golden Boy, Benedict, 𝐂𝐈𝐍𝐿, Aram, and Solhearn, and Oscar de la Hoya and David Henney for all helping put on this event. A lot of short notice stuff. I want to also thank Josh for the trailer. We'll be taking a 1-week break for this. We'll be back afterwards to have an amazing event. Everything we come back with this whole week, we'll be working on ring, pound for pound, division, updates to media. Everything will be getting back on schedule to give you guys the prime ring you guys deserve, getting back in all of the group of it, and making sure that this never slacks again. So I want to thank everyone. Josh, anything you want to tell them before we kind of close off here?
And also, fight rules announcements. There's going to be new rules in terms of actually fighting. We're just going to make ring overall better, and can't wait for the future, man.
Me too, bro. I expect a lot of news this upcoming week, and then the fight announcement for the rest of the May schedule should be coming out very soon. So thank you guys all. This has been amazing. Thank you guys for all the support. This has been Yamari Young.
This has been Josh Murphy.
Signing out. Good night, ring. God bless.
it's earned. And once it's earned,
Oh my gosh.
everyone comes for it. Henson Rose versus 𝐂𝐻 Sinclair. Champion versus champion. Only one is left standing. They fell.
Oh my!
Oh, nice dodging from Daniel Bones there. Oh, and it's over!
But not all fighters stay down. And that's where redemption begins. Canelo Álvarez versus Yariel Mendoza for the IBF World Middleweight title. Redemption begins now. Joshua Sanchez versus Satoru Gojo. One is a legend, the face of ring, the king of heavyweights. One making his return, 8 wins, 8 knockouts. Dangerous, destructive, and coming for all the belts. One will be the greatest. One will rule.
Life, I wonder, will it take me under?